cut po natin ay hanggang ngayon, nakanet na tayo ng 671 violators at saka nakakumpisa na tayo ng 588 na sari-saring armas.
So, can you repeat that, sir? Was that 671?
71 yung mga nahuli.
Oo.
At saka 558 naman yung ating mga nakumpisa mga sari-saring baril.
Okay. So, sir, maraming salamat po. Meron po bang contact numbers para sa PNP just in case po may mga reklamo po o mga violence po na nangyayari?
Meron po, yung sa National Operations Center natin,
Opo.
ito ay number 722-0540.
Okay, I'll repeat po. 722-0540.
Opo.
National Operating Center po yan.
National Operations Center.
Okay. National Operations Center.
722-04?
Yeah, that's 722-0540. So,
05.
so, sir, do you have any message po sa ating viewers?
Nakikiusap po kami sa PNP na magsipag-sana itong ating kababayan para mapanatili ang kaayusan ng ating ginaganap na eleksyon ngayon.
Okay, maraming salamat po, Police Director Bellarmino. Okay,
maraming salamat din po.
Salamat po.
So, Lloyd, you had a question?
Yeah, but unfortunately,
I'm sorry.
The director hanged up, so
Okay.
I no longer have a question. So we might as well have.
He wanted to ask the
I thought you had a question for us.
No, for the policeman.
Okay.
But anyway, the question is now waived. So,
Anyway.
magandang balita, no, na seemingly this is generally peaceful elections sa barangay level.
Yeah, it's sad that despite the poll violence, we can say that this is peaceful. That's how far we've gone in this country. But I think this was a very good discussion. Thank you, Attorney.
Do you have any other message?
Any other message?
Do you have a
For
message
young people like myself?
Yes.
For like himself, of course.
Yeah, my message is for both the young people and their parents. No, for the young people, always continue to question and learn from your environment. I had a teacher who told us that anytime you have in your hands, you always read something or write down your thoughts, your ideas. You never know when these ideas or thoughts will come in handy. You can write books like Lloyd here,
Luna.
no? And do not let the limitation of your profession decide on what you're going to do next. No, even if you're not in that field, just learn from anything. Like for example, the teacher was telling us, if you find yourself in a doctor's clinic, you read the medical books that are there in the clinic or whatever you have there, because you'll never know when it will come in handy. And then to the parents, you send your children to school, they're learning, they're thinking, they're asking questions. Please allow them to continue asking those questions. Do not be threatened by the questions. If you can't answer it, you tell your child, okay, I can't answer your question right now. Can we discuss it further and I'll look for an answer? If you can't find the answer, probably it's not meant to be answered. Probably you have to consult other persons regarding that answer. Because if you don't do that as a parent, you might be contradicting the capacity of your child to learn and to grow further into an adult, a responsible adult at that. No? Okay. Because that's why we are allowing young people to run, is because we're hoping they will learn from us and do a better job. No, probably have less debts to pay and probably run it better. No? That's my message.
Thank you. Thank you, Attorney Season.
I think my part to the Filipino people in general, don't insist your right to complain if ever you're having hard time about your life or whatever it is that you do. If you are not trying to participate in the process, most of us will try to complain even though we aren't participating in the process. That's not a good idea. If we want to make a system that is more developed and that's way better than what we have right now, I think the process is we will need to participate and try to do our best while inside it. We cannot do it from the outside. And for the young people, as young as myself maybe,
Yes, I agree.
Okay, I thought you were right.
No contest.
I think it's always better to understand that this life is not about the age. This life is about always our passion, always our commitment to whatever it is that we are willing to do. So we are in democracy. If you are going to ask me, the Philippines is still the best country to live in. You don't want to go somewhere else. The Philippines is still the place for you. So why not make it big here?
Right.
Like some of my idols in the business would do in the politics. It's not yet the time to celebrate, but I think the celebration could start from now because wala tayong ibang choice kundi i-take over yung iiwanan ng mga nakakatanda sa atin eh. So we might as well guard each other. Kung hindi natin kayang labanan yung mga mas may edad sa atin dahil may edad sila at dahil nasa position sila, I think mas wise yung bantayan natin yung kapwa nating kabataan because at the end of the day, yung katabi mo sa classroom, yung katabi mo office mate mo, yan yung pwedeng maging corrupt or pwedeng maging mabuting leader pagdating ng araw. The time na i-take over natin generation. So don't work harder with the generation that is, older than us. I think we should work harder on our own generation because at the end of the day, it's our generation, not theirs.
Okay. For me, I think I would like to thank all of you for a very nice discussion. I would just like to say to everyone to please remember that leadership does not reside in people in positions of power, but it resides in the relationship we have with them. So in order to have a better dynamics with them, I think we have to look inside ourselves to be more self-aware, to have self-respect. And from there, we will be able to see our needs and our rights. And once we know our needs and rights, it's pretty hard not to move and not to act to get those rights and those needs met. So, what about you?
There's an excerpt from your upcoming book?
Yes,
That's an excerpt from my upcoming book. Oh, by the way, you can go to Facebook. You can look up 10 Laws of Leadership, and please like that page.
I will like that page right now as soon as I
Thank you.
get back. Okay, so for me, my message is for those who are already in power and those who have their decisions affect all our lives. My message is simple, really. Stop thinking about yourselves and maybe think about others. Think about your community. Stop pretending to think about your community and start doing something about it. Because once you build the community, you build the nation. Once you build the nation, you progress. Not just us. Everybody progresses. And this is our wrap-up for GNN Global News Network, a special coverage of the Barangay and SK elections 2010. Good afternoon.